Sir, may I come in?
Yes, come in. Take your seat, please.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
Sujeet, you tell us something about yourself.
Sir, I am Sujeet Kumar. I come from Aurangabad district of Bihar. I have done my schooling from my hometown. After that, I went to Delhi Public School, Ranchi for my intermediate. And after that, I joined Delhi University for my graduation in economics. And then I completed my graduation.
Which college you did your graduation?
I did my graduation from PGDV College, University of Delhi.
And then you did your master from Delhi School of Economics.
Yes, sir.
Is it different from School of Economics or same? Is it Delhi School of Economics or School of Economics?
Sir, Delhi
are
School
two
of
things?
Economics is only one.
Only one. PG. You got admission in PG.
Yes, sir.
So, which was your special subject in economics? Which part?
Sir, Delhi School of Economics does not provide any specialization.
Acha.
It's for general.
General economics.
Yes, sir. We study almost all the branches of economics.
These days, which types of economics are being taught in universities? Like different from the older patterns?
Sir, things are changing in the globe, and we are trying to adapt to the changes. So, new introduction in the curriculum is behavioral economics, and the perspective that we used to think of, we are trying to use it more through data. The modern world is data driven, so we are trying to get more data and basing our economics based on data, more on that.
Okay, nowadays there is a talk about new international order. What was wrong with the old ones?
So, I don't feel anything wrong. It's only the temporal changing. Over the time, things are dynamic and they change. So we have to come to new order by taking some cue from the old order. So we are not like Schumpeter said that it's a process of constructive destruction.
What are the priority areas for the new international economic order? Which
So,
type is it?
It is focused more on welfare side of the economics. So the globe is more making policies more central to the well-being of the poor and the marginalized people.
What do you think this inflation is necessary part of the development?
So it is a process in which whichever country grows, it has to grow with the help of some monetary supply. And this monetary supply accommodates the growth. And in this process, if you see, if there is inflation, it is a kind of boost to the suppliers. They find inflation as a higher price for their supplies, and they find it profitable to produce more. In this process, inflation helps them to grow.
It means it is a necessary part of the development, inflation.
So throughout the globe, it has been seen that inflation cannot be done away with completely, and it actually is needed up to like 4 or 5%.
Okay, that's good. Because now every day you find there's a political pressure also on the price rise. If there is a price rise in the vegetables or in food grains, so many hue and cry. So how you think the national politics can cope up with the demands of the development?
So the thing is that inflation is good only to a certain extent. It cannot be good if it is going beyond a certain extent. There is a limit to which we can cope up with this. Because if inflation goes on by 10% every year, it will be cutting on the purses of the common people. So I think inflation in a boundary is good, and politics or the politicians should focus on the inflation that is not way too much. and especially they should focus on the day-to-day life goods or the consumer price that we are facing.
What is cryptocurrency?
Cryptocurrency is a blockchain-based modern-day currency that is based on an algorithm developed by mining in computer algorithm, and this is used throughout the this can be used throughout the globe without the knowledge of any origin, or it can be cannot be controlled by any central government either.
Is it a legal tender?
So it can be a legal tender, it cannot be a legal tender, depends on the country. For example, in India, we don't have it as a legal tender, but in a country like El Salvador, it is a legal tender if we talk of Bitcoin in particular.
Only El Salvador has legalized this.
Yes, sir.
Digital tender, not any other country.
Sir, I think it is kind of loss to the authority of central banks. They don't want to lose control on the monetary policy. So they don't want to completely rely on a money that is supplied completely by someone that they don't have any control. And it has some other issues also. So that's why we are not legalizing it, and we are skeptic about it.
Okay, Sujeet.
What is euro currency? Sujeet?
So euro currency is a currency that is adopted by a group of countries residing in Eurozone. They have abolished their country's currency, and they have come together making a euro currency as a homogeneous currency for the Eurozone countries, member countries.
Is it has positive effect on all the member countries, or it is beneficial to only few countries?
So I feel it is somehow beneficial to all the countries, but it can have some negative impact on others also. Because if we have homogeneous currency, if we take India as an example and states as different parts of Euro country, then we can see that we can have a homogeneous market if we have a unique currency. And we have been experiencing throughout the globe that Eurozone have gained a lot out of this euro currency or the homogeneous currency.
What is the value of 1 euro currency in Indian terms, rupees? In rupees? Roughly you can tell.
So roughly around 100 rupees per
100 rupees.
per euro.
What about this dollar?
Dollar is 83.3.
What is our pound?
Sorry, sir, pound. I can't.
Okay. Do you know what is Keynesian theory in economics? Keynesian theory?
Yes, sir.
Just explain in few words, few sentences.
So Keynesian theory came up after the Great Depression, and it emphasized
Great Depression of which year?
1931.
1931.
31.
Okay.
It came up as a solution for the depression, and it said that government's fiscal policy can play an active role in bringing economies out of the depression. So, contrary to the earlier theory that's advocated laissez-faire, it came up with a theory that says government has an active role to play.
We have used the term laissez-faire.
Yes.
What is that?
So, laissez-faire economy is a kind of economy in which economists advocate no interference of the government apart from the normal functioning and regulations in the day-to-day business of economies.
Now you have completed the sentence. I just see that this government announces DA 2 times in a year. Why it announces the Dearness Alliance to its employees? What is this?
So, Dearness Alliance is a kind of alliance that is paid to the employees and to cope up with the increasing prices over time. So, when there is inflation, we have a less purchasing power, and to cope up with that decrease or depletion in the purchasing power, government gives up some alliance to help the employees.
Why bank gave you interest on your deposits?
So, when we are depositing money to any bank, commercial bank, the commercial banks loan it out to other needies, and they earn out of it. And out of that, they provide some share to us. And at the same time, we are not keeping cash with us. So there is a cost to it. Otherwise, we are losing some liquidity out of it. To cope up with that or to make up for that loss in liquidity, they provide us some interest.
What is the relation between, suppose you deposit your money in your bank,
Yes.
so you are customer there.
Yes, sir.
Bank is bank.
Yes, sir.
What is the real relation between the bank and the customer? Who is lender here?
If we are depositing, we are the lenders.
If you are not depositing, then
If we are the one who are taking loans, then we are the borrowers.
go through it thoroughly. Say a bit tricky one. Okay. Do you know what is the convertible debentures? Convertible
Debentures.
Right.
Sorry, sir, I cannot completely recall it right.
What is dividend given by a company?
A dividend is the kind of monetary benefit of all holding shares of a company. If we are like, for example, if we are holding shares of a company, then at the end of the financial year, they provide some monetary perks out of that as a form of benefit of monetary benefit.
Is it annual loan or biannual loan, or it can be, it can have any period? You have word used annual.
So,
Is it correct?
Generally, it is annual, but companies can decide it
Depending on the
outlay of the income that they have.
right. What is difference between this bank interest and this dividend? What is difference? Basic difference.
Bank interest and
Bank interest and this dividend.
So bank interest is fixed interest that we have announced prior to the depositing the money. But dividend is not known prior to the profits that are incurred to the company.
So why banks give more interest on the fixed deposit than the general income?
When we have a fixed deposit, the banks are sure that this amount is going to be there for long term, and it can be loaned out for the long term. There is a stable kind of supply. This cannot be withdrawn prior to that time. So due to that, they are providing higher interest rate. On the customer side, if we see, then we are giving away money for a longer time. So to make up for that, we are supposed to be paid higher interest rate.
Suppose nowadays you take home loan, and then bank tells you that it was a floated one or fixed one. Which you will prefer?
So,
Floated rate of interest.
So it basically depends on the rate of interest that they are providing. If the fixed rate of interest is good enough, then I can take that. But otherwise, if both are the same at current time, then I would prefer the floated one.
Which one?
Floated one.
No, then you have preferred for floated one. What is your expectancy from the financial sector? That it is going to be cheaper or it is going to be dearer? What is your expectation?
Expectations I am making that it is going to gain out of the market, and the rate of interest is going to increase over time.
What is repo rate by RBI? Repo rate RBI fixes
Yes,
for
sir.
banks. Now, what is this repo rate, and what is the effect on the society or on the bank?
So repo rate is the rate at which Reserve Bank of India gives loans to the commercial banks, and currently it is at 6.5%.
Suppose it has been made to 8%. Then what will be the effect on the market?
So if it is
Means
8%,
repo rate has been increased.
if it is 8%, then it will be tougher for the commercial banks to borrow from the Reserve Bank of India, and hence they will not be able to supply liquidity in the market. So it has an effect of contractionary monetary policy.
And what will the effect on the public who wants to borrow some money from the bank? Then how it will affect them?
When CRR goes up, it will be costlier for the banks to loan out. So the loans will become costlier for the public.
Correct. What is the GDP of Bihar?
So current GDP of Bihar is like 6,37,000 crores.
And what is the growth rate?
Growth rate as per the budget is 10.98%.
What is its place in the country, growth rate?
Growth rate is 13th.
And you are on?
Sorry, sir.
Growth rate is 13. What 13?
13th place in the
Growth rate
okay,
or
sir.
your GDP?
Sorry, sir. Growth rate of GDP of Bihar is third in India.
And what is your total GDP in context of other states of the country?
The total GDP is 13th in the list.
Which has the highest GDP in the country?
Highest GDP in the country is of Maharashtra.
Second?
Second, I can.
Third?
Sorry, sir.
Since you knew first, so I am asking you. Fourth?
Sorry, sir.
Just last question. What is the G20 countries and what was their theme in Delhi meeting?
So G20 group is a group of 20 countries that came together making a group, and their recent meeting country was India. And sorry, sir, I forgot the
20
theme.
country or 19 country with European Union?
Yes, sir. 19 countries and European Union included.
Plus African Union. Plus African Union.
It
also.
is extended.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
सुजीत जी,
Yes, sir.
आपके बायोडाटा से दिख रहा है 10th में 91%,
Yes, sir.
12th में 86%,
Yes, sir.
ग्रेजुएशन में 78%
Yes, sir.
और मास्टर में 54%.
Yes, sir.
ये डिक्लेनेशन ट्रेंड क्यों रहा आपके कैरियर में?
सर ये डिक्लिनेशन ट्रेंड मेरे हिसाब से ये ट्रेंड है क्योंकि लेवल ऑफ व्हाट डू यू कॉल द टफनेस ऑफ चेकिंग गोज ऑन इन थ्रू आउट
टफनेस ऑफ
इवेल्युएशन
तो इसका
goes on.
आपका कहने का मतलब ये है कि 10th में जो आपका इवोल्यूशन हुआ
यस
बहुत हल्के लोगों ने कर दिया,
दैट वाज अ बिट मोर लिबरल आई विल से
यानी आपके साथ हुआ कि जब जब आप एग्ज़ाम में आए तब तक टफ लोगों की बोर्ड आ गई,
नो सर
आपके पार्ट से कोई लैचेज नहीं था.
No, sir. I am saying it is a general trend, and apart from that, for Delhi School of Economics, I will say there was some latches from my side.
Of course, Delhi School of Economics is a very prestigious college in India, but you got only 54% marks.
Yes, sir.
क्यों?
So, as I said, the benchmark for Delhi School of Economics is tough, and the second part is that I was not able to in the first semester and second semester, I was not very apt to act on the expanded curriculum. So in the first semester, I could not get good marks, and not only that, I even failed in one subject there. So that had an impact. After that, if I show you semester-wise marks, then you can see a consistent progress throughout the 4 semesters.
वेरी गुड. ये बताइए आपके एड्रेस में मैं देख रहा हूँ जैन टेम्पल.
Yes, sir.
आपका औरंगाबाद में घर है, वो टेम्पल के बगल में है.
Yes, sir.
तो जैन टेम्पल, जैन धर्म का कुछ बिहार से कुछ रिश्ता नाता है क्या?
सर बिहार में एक जगह है पावापुरी. पावापुरी इज फेमस फॉर जैन it's a famous religious place, and apart from that there is Mandar Hill in Banka district, and there we have a cave that is dedicated to Jain.
महावीर का जन्म कहाँ हुआ? पावापुरी में. भगवान महावीर का जन्म कहाँ हुआ जिसने जैन धर्म की स्थापना की? उसका जन्म कहाँ हुआ? पावापुरी में.
सर कुंडलपुर में.
कुंडलपुर कहाँ है?
सॉरी सर आई डोंट हैव.
किस डिस्ट्रिक्ट में है नहीं पता?
सॉरी सर आई डोंट हैव.
यू डोंट नो. अच्छा है. तो इकोनॉमिक्स में है. मिक्स्ड इकोनॉमी क्या होता है?
सर मिक्स्ड इकॉनमी एक इकॉनमी है जिसमें हम कैपिटलिस्ट इकॉनमी और सोशलिस्ट इकॉनमी के जो इनहेरेंट गुणों को दोनों को लेकर के और एक साथ चलते हैं। जैसे एग्जाम्पल के तौर पे इंडिया की इकॉनमी एक मिक्स्ड इकॉनमी कहा जा सकता है।
आप फादर ऑफ इकोनॉमी,
फादर
ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स
ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स को हम एडम स्मिथ को मानते हैं।
क्यों?
सर एडम स्मिथ ने सबसे पहले एक इकोनॉमिक थ्योरी दी है जिसके चलते एक प्रॉपर ऑर्गेनाइज्ड इकोनॉमिक्स की स्टडी स्टार्ट हुई है।
अच्छा, वहाँ से वो स्टार्ट हुआ।
यस।
अच्छा, ये बताइए, हमारे यहाँ ऐसा कोई लीडर थे क्या जिसने भारत रत्न लेने से इनकार कर दिया था?
एक लीडर जो भारत रत्न लेने से इनकार कर दिया था? सॉरी सर, आई कैन नॉट।
कोई ऐसा पर्सनैलिटी जो भारत रत्न लेने से ही इनकार कर दिए?
सॉरी सर, आई कैन नॉट रिकॉल।
मौलाना अबुल कलाम आज़ाद का नाम सुना?
यस सर, यस सर, नाउ आई रिकॉल। After the partition, he was hurt so much. He felt cheated, and that's why he said, "I would not like to take this."
जीडीपी का मतलब क्या होता है?
GDP का मतलब है ग्रॉस डोमेस्टिक प्रोडक्ट। यह किसी भी इकॉनमी के अंदर प्रोड्यूस किया हुआ अंतिम किसी भी गुड्स और सर्विसेज के अंतिम मूल्यों का टोटल है।
और जीएनपी?
ग्रॉस नेशनल प्रोडक्ट वह है जो किसी भी इकॉनमी के सारे जो रिसोर्सेस हैं और रेसिडेंट्स हैं उनके द्वारा प्रोड्यूस किया हुआ जो गुड्स और सर्विसेज हैं उनके अंतिम मूल्यों का सम टोटल है।
चलिए।
Sujeet,
यस।
what is umbrella economy?
सॉरी सर, आई कैन नॉट एग्जैक्टली रिकॉल द टर्म।
Okay. What is different between CEZ and EEZ?
स्पेशल इकोनॉमिक जोन,
Special economic
And
zone, exclusive
एक्सक्लूसिव
economic
इकोनॉमिक
zone.
जोन। सॉरी सर, आई कैन नॉट डिफरेंशिएट।
Okay. Climate of India is tropical monsoon.
यस सर।
The term monsoon means
Sir, literal meaning I cannot recall, but it has something to do with rain. Typical meaning, literal meaning I cannot recall right now.
okay.
But I can, if you allow, I can guess.
Okay.
It is a seasonal change of direction of wind.
Direction of wind, yes. Okay. Black soil of India is called as Regur soil.
Yes, sir.
Why color of this soil is black?
Sir, the soil is rich in phosphorus. No, sorry. Ferric oxide, and due to the presence of that, it is black in color.
Only rich in ferric oxide.
And it has humus. In
Humus.
Humus, like dead remains that have like decayed over time.
Do you know soil is developed by the disintegration and decomposition of basalt, and basalt is an igneous rock.
Okay. Sorry, sir. Sorry, completely sorry, sir. It was my bad.
Okay.
Sorry, sir.
Himalaya. Height of eastern Himalaya is increasing continuously.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And is more than western Himalaya. Why?
Why eastern Himalaya is going more than western Himalaya?
Why height of eastern Himalaya is more than western Himalaya and is increasing continuously?
So the reason of increase is that this Indian tectonic plate is hitting regularly to the Eurasian or the Chinese tectonic plate. But why eastern part is growing more than western part?
What is the movement direction of Indian plate towards Eurasian plate?
Sorry, sir, I don't have a clear idea of that.
Okay. What's our impact of western disturbance on India?
So western disturbance create monsoon like winter rains in India. Due to that, sometimes we have harsh winter, but at the same time, sometimes we get positive benefits of this. For example, we have benefits on particularly rabi crops.
Rabi crops. Okay. What is western disturbance?
Western disturbance is kind of disturbance on the regular climate of India or Indian subcontinent due to the winds that blow from Europe or the west to towards Indian subcontinent. it brings some rain to India.
Is it cyclonic impact on India?
So we cannot directly say it a cyclonic impact on India, but sorry sir, cannot completely say it.
Okay. Tell me. River Narmada and Tapti,
Yes,
they
sir.
are forming estuaries on their mouth.
Yes,
But the rest of the rivers of India are forming deltas on their mouth.
yes.
Why?
So Tapti and Narmada are rift rivers. They flow through rifts and they don't have that pace, that volume of water. So by the time they reach the western,
Volume of water. They have no volume of water.
not that much as compared to the east flowing rivers, and they flow in the rift, so their pace is high, and due to that they cannot deposit their slits on the banks, and they drop down into the Arabian Sea. On the other hand, when we see the eastward flowing rivers, most of the rivers, then they carry a huge silt with them, and by the time they reach the eastern coast, they have too much of silt and they slow down a bit too much. So they deposit the silt there and form delta.
Do you think reason is slope gradient?
Yes, sir, it has to do with the pace of the rivers. So when they flow in the rift, the gradient is not that much.
Slope gradient in the course of river Narmada and Tapti is more and more.
Yeah.
Okay?
So they cannot deposit the silts.
They are depositing, but not on the mouth of river.
Okay.
Now, okay, fine. Why eastern margin of tropical continents are affected by tropical cyclone rather than western margin?
Sorry, sir, I have studied it but cannot recall completely.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay, Sujeet, your formal interview is over. I will call you back after 2 minutes. Just relax outside.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sujeet, take your seat. I hope you will be also satisfied with your performance. We are satisfied with your performance. Your interview was superb.
Thank you, sir.
Since you have done your schooling from DPS and School of Economics, so
Yes.
the interview will be very tough, harsh with you.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean that they are asking you just to reject you, but they expect much from you. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So your standard is high, so keep your answer with that expectation.
Okay.
You answer qualitative with facts and figures, that will be more impressive also.
Yes, sir.
Your personality is all suited. There is nothing which can be pointed out. But keep smiling and have confidence in yourself. I think you will crack this time. You will achieve your status. I suppose you are going to be a DSP recently. Okay. Wish you all the best.
Sir, my exam is for AAO, Assistant
AAO.
Audit Officer.
Acha, you are not given for
No, sir. I am
a
not.
choice for the.
Economics, it is limited for AO only.
Sorry, sir.
You have taken economics as your main paper, and so it is
Optional. Yes.
so it is limited only to AO.
सेल्टेक्स के लिए इकोनॉमिक्स
No, you means you have not opted other services, only.
Sir, this exam was a separate one from 68th. It was a separate exam only for Assistant Audit Officer.
Okay, okay. Fine. So, I think you will be successful.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, some improvements.
Pardon?
If you can suggest some improvements.
No, yes, you are already improved.
Almost.
Yeah, you are already qualified and
इंटरव्यू के दिन नेशनल इंटरनेशनल आप अपने डिस्ट्रिक्ट को देख लीजिए, इंटरनेशनल में भी 2-3 वार चल रहे हैं, उसको देख लीजिए। चाइना इंडिया की पॉलिसी को देख लीजिए, बड़ा कंट्रोवर्शियल है ये।
Yes.
यूक्रेन वार को देख लीजिए, हमास वार को देख लीजिए।
आपके घर के पास थर्मल पावर है, उसका भी क्या आउटपुट, नवीन उसका देख लीजिए कितना आउटपुट है।
Okay, sir.
क्योंकि हम लोग का तो टाइम लिमिट है, उतने ही लिमिट में आपको पूछना है, तो बहुत सारे एस्पेक्ट वो तो कहीं से भी उठाएंगे ना,
Yes.
तो उसको देख लीजिए। बी प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर दैट डे।
Okay, sir.
और उस दिन तो आप सब्जेक्ट को तो नहीं देख पाएंगे, लेकिन करंट अफेयर्स को तो आप देख ही सकते हैं।
Yes.
नेशनल और करंट अफेयर्स को आप देख सकते हैं कि उस दिन 2 दिन पहले तक का ताज़ा हैपनिंग्स क्या है।
Okay, sir.
ठीक, थैंक यू।
Okay, Sujeet. All the
All
best.
the best. Be confident.
Sir, I wanted to show you my like documents.
Please, we will just, after
will call
the
you
interview, if you can wait, you wait. Because many
so many
candidates are
more
waiting.
Many candidates are waiting.
Okay, okay.
From
Thank you.
tomorrow, mains is going to start.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So, okay.